Wagging tail. A wagging tail is often believed to be a universal sign of a happy dog. However, this is a widespread misconception. The tail wag is actually a signal of emotional arousal, which could mean happiness, but also frustration, nervousness, or fear. Understanding the true meaning requires looking beyond just the movement. When a dog is genuinely happy and excited, the tail wags at a fast speed from side to side, held higher than the normal neutral position. The entire rear end of the dog wiggles in rhythm with the tail. This full body engagement is a clear indicator of positive excitement. An uncertain or nervous dog also wags their tail, but the motion is distinctly different. The tail is held lower, between the back legs, and the wag is slower and more deliberate. To accurately interpret a wagging tail, you must observe the dog's complete body. Is the body tense and stiff, or is it loose and relaxed? Is the dog approaching with confidence or with hesitation? A nervous dog may wag their tail, while displaying other signals, like tucked ears and stiff posture. A truly happy dog will have a relaxed, wiggly body with soft eyes and an open mouth. The tail alone cannot reveal a dog's true emotional state without considering the full picture. Studies show that dogs wag their tails more to the right when experiencing positive emotions like seeing their owners, and more to the left when experiencing negative emotions or stress. Tucked tail. A tucked tail, positioned between the hind legs, is one of the clearest and most unmistakable signs of fear, discomfort, or pain in a dog. Unlike the confusing wagging tail, a tucked tail communicates an unambiguous message: something is wrong. This behavior appears when dogs encounter something that frightens them. Whether it's a loud noise, a stranger, another animal, or an unfamiliar environment. A tucked tail serves two purposes in a dog's body language. First, it is a submissive gesture communicating, "I am not a threat." Second, it provides protection to the dog's vulnerable rear end and genital area. Dogs that occasionally tuck their tails in response to specific triggers such as thunderstorms, scolding, or meeting dominant dogs are displaying normal stress behavior. However, frequent tucking without an obvious trigger indicates a deeper problem. This could point to underlying anxiety, past trauma, chronic pain, or a health condition. A dog that frequently tucks its tail should be taken to a veterinarian for a complete medical examination to rule out physical issues like hip dysplasia or neurological problems. If medical causes are eliminated, working with a professional dog behaviorist can help address anxiety and build the dog's confidence over time. The tucked tail position has been documented across all dog breeds and is considered one of the most reliable indicators of a dog's emotional distress across species. Squinting eyes. Dogs communicate extensively through their eyes, and squinting is a powerful indicator of peaceful intentions and affection. When a dog squints while looking at you, they are expressing love and contentment. This behavior also signals that the dog is not interested in rough play or aggression. Interestingly, when you squint back at your dog, many dogs interpret this as reciprocal affection, strengthening the bond between you. Eye contact in dogs conveys different messages depending on its type. Alert, open-eyed contact without intensity is a dog seeking your attention and trying to communicate. Hard stares, however, are entirely different signals. A hard stare where the dog looks intensely without blinking is usually a warning of threat and indicates negative intentions. A dog displaying a hard stare will have a stiff body, tight lips, and coiled muscles, appearing ready for confrontation. Avoiding eye contact signals fear and submission. Dogs that are afraid will look away or turn their head to avoid whatever is upsetting them. This is a natural submissive gesture. On the other hand, if your dog is squinting frequently throughout the day with no particular stimulus, this could indicate an eye problem, infection, or pain requiring veterinary attention. Dogs can actually interpret and respond to human facial expressions, and studies have shown that dogs that are bonded with their owners will yawn contagiously when their owners yawn, demonstrating a deep emotional connection. Ear position. The position of a dog's ears provides crucial information about what the dog is paying attention to and how they are feeling. When a dog's ears are standing straight up or, in the case of floppy-eared breeds, inclined forward, the dog is displaying curiosity and alertness. Forward-pointing ears indicate focused attention on something in the environment that is new, interesting, or potentially important. The ears naturally point toward the source of the dog's interest, reflecting engagement rather than fear or aggression. Pulled back ears convey different messages, based on context and other body language signals. Slightly pulled back ears combined with a relaxed body posture. Soft eyes and calm demeanor indicate friendliness and comfort. This position is commonly seen when you are gently stroking your dog, or when they are contentedly sitting beside you. However, ears laid completely flat and pressed tightly against the head signal fearfulness and anxiety. Dogs adopt this extreme position when in unfamiliar situations or around people or animals they fear. Animal behaviorists suggest this posture serves a protective function by keeping the delicate ears out of harm's way. Relaxed ears sitting in a neutral position indicate true comfort and peace. When your dog is calm and at ease, their ears will naturally sit in whatever position is natural for their breed, reflecting a dog who is genuinely peaceful. Dogs have over 32 muscles controlling each ear, giving them exceptional hearing abilities and the capacity to rotate their ears independently to locate sounds from different directions with remarkable precision. Play bow. The play bow is one of the most recognizable and unmistakable signals of happiness and playfulness in dogs. When a dog positions their front chest on the ground with front paws stretched outward while keeping their rear end elevated in the air, they are clearly communicating one thing: let's have fun together. This posture is impossible to misinterpret and always indicates positive intention. The play bow is a dog's invitation to engage in play, directed at you, another dog, or another animal. When you observe your dog performing a play bow, that is the ideal moment to engage with them through playing, throwing a ball, going for an energetic walk, or participating in whatever play activity your dog enjoys. The play bow is typically accompanied by other positive signals that make the overall picture unmistakable. These include a soft and open mouth resembling a smile, a wagging tail held high, bright and soft eyes rather than hard staring, and forward-pointing ears. The dog's entire body appears relaxed, wiggly, and ready for enjoyment. The play bow is observed across all dog breeds, wolf packs in the wild, and even some other canine species, suggesting it is a deeply ingrained communication behavior that has been preserved through evolution as a universal signal of non-aggressive play intent. Raised paw. When a dog lifts one paw slightly off the ground and holds it suspended in the air, they are communicating uncertainty or insecurity about their current situation. This paw-raising behavior frequently appears when a dog is unsure about what is happening around them or feels anxious about their circumstances. You may observe this when your dog is uncertain about a command you have given, nervous about a new environment, or confused about what is expected of them. Beyond individual paw positions, the overall tension in a dog's body communicates important information about their emotional state. A tense and stiff body usually indicates stress, fear, or anxiety. When you are petting your dog and suddenly feel their muscles tighten or notice they have gone rigid, something has made your dog uncomfortable. A hunched posture, where the dog's body curves downward and becomes smaller, indicates deep fearfulness and vulnerability. Dogs hunch to make themselves appear less noticeable and less threatening. Dogs also hunch when they are being abused, attacked, or scolded severely. If you notice your dog hunching regularly, especially in situations where there is no obvious danger, you should carefully assess the situation and potentially seek professional help from a dog behaviorist. A dog's body tension can actually increase blood pressure and adrenaline, preparing their muscles for potential fight or flight response, which is why anxious dogs often tire more quickly than relaxed dogs during the same activities. Belly exposure. When a dog exposes their belly by rolling onto their back or lying on their side, this behavior typically signals trust and acceptance. A dog's belly is one of the most vulnerable parts of their body, containing vital organs close to the surface and protected only by thin fur. For a dog to expose this vulnerability, they must genuinely trust that they will not be harmed. When your dog shows you their belly, they are communicating complete confidence in your relationship. Belly exposure, however, can also communicate submission and anxiety rather than affection. A dog may expose their belly to avoid confrontation or to diffuse a tense situation. In wolf packs, wolves use this exact submissive posture to reduce social tension and communicate, "I am not a threat." Your dog may expose their belly when anxious, essentially offering a peace offering and requesting gentler treatment. This behavior is frequently observed in puppies or young dogs meeting more dominant dogs. In cases of extreme anxiety or fear, a dog may even dribble or squirt small amounts of urine while displaying this submissive posture. This is not a house training accident, but rather a nervous submission response. To distinguish between affection-based and submission-based belly exposure, observe the complete picture. Is the dog's entire body relaxed and soft, wiggling with happiness? Do they appear joyful? Are they inviting you to pet their belly? Or are they stiff and tense with ears pulled back, eyes avoiding yours, and overall appearing anxious? Context determines the meaning. Research suggests that approximately 80% of belly exposures between familiar dogs and their owners. Yawning. While most people assume a yawning dog is simply tired, yawning in dogs serves multiple purposes, particularly as a stress signal. When a dog is placed in a new environment or surrounded by large, dominant dogs, they frequently yawn as a direct response to nervousness and anxiety. Puppies display this behavior with particular frequency when encountering unfamiliar situations or dominant canines for the first time. Dogs also yawn contagiously, similar to humans. If your dog yawns immediately after you yawn, this is a strong indicator of deep attachment and bonding. Recent research has demonstrated that dogs bonded with their owners are significantly more likely to yawn when their special humans do. This contagious yawning behavior does not occur with unfamiliar people, making it a reliable sign of emotional connection. Lip and nose licking is another stress indicator dogs use. While many people believe dogs lick their faces to clean up food residue, frequent lip and nose licking is actually a calming signal, indicating stress and nervousness. When a dog displays this behavior, they are engaging in self-soothing to manage their anxiety. Studies have shown that the presence of a dog's bonded owner actually reduces yawning frequency in response to stressful stimuli, suggesting that a dog's sense of security from their human companion can physiologically reduce their stress response.